Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's August 17th, 2024. Thought we'd do a garden tour. We got a small amount of rain early this morning. Got some work done down and back and all around. But anyways, let's take a look in the western garden plot. Not a lot has changed over here. I did get a lot of weeding, a lot of the big weeds pulled around the outside perimeter there, which is much better. I could see some bindweed right there on the chain link. There's never an end to it. So honeyberries or hascaps, they've been holding their own, doing okay. Blueberries plants, they're pretty much spent. So all of these berry plants have finished or done they've completed what they can do this season. Pull lots of weeds out there. I still have more to pull, or it's more to weed whack actually. I'm a little tuckered out when it comes to weeding right now. I did have a group of caterpillars. I can't remember the name of them right now. I had to look it up, but there are yellow caterpillars that are just common to blueberry plants. So I squished a little bunch of them, so I'll have to spend some time going through here and make sure there aren't any more over here in the blueberry plants. Over here in the thornless blackberry plants, things are doing pretty well. These are the tip rooting pots that I put in just a couple of days ago. Posted a video on how to do that. I buried the leaves instead of pulling the leaves off of them. I found that it works just as well with the leaves in as not. You can see some of these thornless blackberry plants are really coming in. He has been harvesting some. The thornless one there. Again, more of the tip rooted ones. I could do some more tip rooting, and we'll see. Maybe I will. Not going to do it today, but it's a nice easy way of reproducing these thornless blackberry plants and other crosses. And there is a link on our website at mindfullivingsanctuary.com. Just grab a weed there. On how to do tip rooting, the plants that you can tip root and all. But I think it's basically your blackberry and their crosses as well. So they're all doing okay in here. I haven't had to water those pots. Oh Lord. Walk through this squash. I'm not sure what this squash actually is. It's a volunteer. Gotta pay attention where I've got the camera pointed. Okay. Hostas and lupines are still doing fine over there on the sides. Just scanning these guys. I see the caterpillars have been eating places off of these plants, but I don't see them right now. Really should walk through here more slowly and take a good look. So let's head over to the central garden plot and see how things are going over there. The cover crop has been growing very, very nicely. And again, the cover crop is a very diverse group of nitrogen fixers, deep miners, really big taproots like the daikon radish. And boy, I've got some weeding to do around the side of these buggers. You can see the daikon radish right here. These things are really grow pretty darn quickly. You can see some of the vetch in here. The clovers are down below. The mustard greens popping up here. You can see the flowers from them. Some of the brassicas and some of the wheat. So pretty darn happy with how the cover crops take over in here. Real happy with them. And these are where we had the garlic and the shallots this last year. I have to see how our spruces do here having a bit of an issue. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Not seeing the bees over here on the corn. They were loaded with the bees last week. And the cobs are starting to thicken up here some. But got a ways before they're ready. Kale's looking great. Harvest these every couple of days. Really do great. Tomatoes are still producing very nicely. These are the San Marzano tomatoes. And our Golden Delicious winter squash from Michael. Let's down in here. That's the kill bugs down here. And we're not quite ready yet. See, these weeds help to protect them some because the deer are in here and the raccoons are in here all the time. I'm walking on the raised bed right now, not a good thing. There's always weeding and rock picking to be done. And I do not enjoy weeding or rock picking. I don't enjoy mowing. I'm spoiled. Okay, let's head over to the eastern garden plot and see what we got over there. Oh, we'll actually remember this time to go to the herb garden over here first. Got more mowing to do. I'm trying to do like a couple of hours of mowing each day. That way, in a week's time, I'm caught up. Lavender's looking beautiful. Really, really nice. Two different lavenders there. Thyme's looking very nice. Sage is coming back. Could use some pruning here. Oregano. More lavender, more thyme. Get these horsetails out of here. And that's it for the small herb garden. Looks pretty good for as little. I mean, Thea takes care of this, but I haven't done anything with it at all. So one of the things I really love in the morning when the sun first comes up is seeing all the hummingbirds out here with the scarlet red runner bees. Oh, here's our wasps here. And these are all very nice wasps. They do a great job helping out with pollination and mainly taking care of pests. And here are the scarlet red runner beans. Now these aren't as advanced as they should be because our first set of seeds that we planted down here, well, I didn't stay on top of it and we planted them a little bit too deep. You can see I got some more weeding to do over here. The blueberries here. Thea came out and put up the support lines, paracord. I put the T-posts in here the other day. These are for the raspberries. These are the Heritage Red raspberries. So they're coming along beautiful. So this is the floral canes here. And really excited about, we're going to get tons of berries off of these. Really, really nice. And they are delicious. Almost there. More of the blueberry plants, or the hiscaps, hascaps, or honeyberries. Setting up some new shoots down there. Really glad we did do the red raspberries this last year. I transplanted them up here. Kind of hard when you're growing them out in different locations. So there's some slime mold right here. Not going to hurt anything. Just going to break down some of the nutrients from the wood chips and the double ground hardwood bark mulch. So the hummingbirds, they have such high metabolic rates that they have to almost be eating continuously. And the very beginning of the morning, in this when the sun first pops up, they're out here pretty much steady. Sweet potato vines are doing pretty well. I can see there are a few more bites in these, so I did take out the Pennsylvania smartweed that was over here, and I weeded this I think just over a week ago, and of course it's all come back pretty nicely here. Pretty happy with the sweet potato vines. I did some weed whacking around over here, the handicap gardens, but I never finished it. The strawberry plants sending out runners, looking real nice and healthy. The ones that we have left here, pretty darn nice. Same thing over here. That's a lot of purslane down in here, and some other weeds. And the butterfly milkweed here, man, I love this plant. Such a beautiful, beautiful plant. I love all our milkweeds. We have I think they're the American or North American milkweed variety here, which is awesome. And we have the swamp milkweed, and we have the butterfly milkweed. Really, really nice. So the thornless, not thornless, these are the black locust trees. So these ones came up from seed from our black locust trees. They're coming in pretty nicely. They'll come up for the next couple of years because of their requirements for scarification and stratification. These are peach trees here, looking very, very nice. Try to squeeze in between here. More of the hiscaps, hascaps, or honeyberry plants. I'll just start calling them honeyberry plants. That's what I like. Nothing's growing in these two beds here. This will be seeds that we put in this fall. But I could see I got some weeds in here. See, when you're not here all the time doing this stuff. There's another blank one and another blank one. Oh, actually, you know what? This one actually has, I think, peach seeds in this one. Let me see. Yeah, there are some peach seeds in this one. So this one's got to go through the winter first. There's some of our apple trees coming up, looking pretty good so far. More apple trees there. These are Asian pears. Now I got to check on our Asian pears over there. It's probably close to time to harvest those really, really soon. I'll have to try in the next couple of days, go over and get them. Hazelnuts, of course, they're doing just fantastic. Lots of them in here. So we may end up selling some of our bare root hazelnuts this fall and next spring. And I've got to get another bed ready for healing them in over the winter months. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look. And I'll try to do some drone footage of the gardens here and for the new pond excavation soon. I think we're going to have higher winds throughout the day. And of course, I'm going to have to thin some more fruit on this peach tree. It seems like every week, as the size of the fruit gets so darn big on here. And I snapped more branches with the windstorms we had the other day and the heavy rains of the peach trees in the first food forest. And so here's our front garden up here. These houseplants are surviving the big rainstorm that we had. Hostas along in here looking good. Fiddlehead ferns in here. Second growth coming up now from the fiddleheads. Hostas are all looking good. the sedum. This sedum here is our native sedum, so I'm not sure what the name of this one is. Lots of thyme in here. Iris is in here. Oregano. Some thyme over here. My brother's irises that he gave to us. Some more sedums underneath the and irises underneath the Japanese maples. Different hostas. Another sedum variety here and one here. Columbine. More hostas. Waiting for some of these Japanese maples to start showing us some seed. Don't see any yet. Another sedum down here. So that's it for today's video, our tour of the gardens. Pretty happy with how things are going, especially since I'm not spending a heck of a lot of time out here in the gardens, working other places, trying to get things in shape for fall. So I'm going to get to work. I hope you folks stay safe, take good care of yourselves. Leave a comment how your gardens are doing. I know this has been a challenging season with the storms that we've had, but hopefully your gardens are doing well. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.